at first it wasn't easy.
Right.
I can remember one day we got to J.J. Wallace Street, and we had a man there. It wasn't easy that day. The slap that I've received from him, I will never ever forget of this. A heavy slap, double one, and I have to be on the ground, seriously. But for now, we've been able to manage them, and they understood us. At first, you used to bath, feed, and clothe, give them medication on every fortnight, but now things have turned because of the economy. Myself, I'm not more a financial sound. Go to the dam, Wadia Dam, and see where we have. It's an open place we used to bath them. And it's not allowed for you to take your father or your mother to an open dam like this, but we have no choice. That's why we are appealing to a lot of people, individual organizations, philanthropies to come to our aid, because nowadays they are used to it. And even at time when it's time for us to bath, some of them come and ask me that, Baba has to mobile is work. So this they will tell you how used they are used to it. They are used to it.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening, I love you viewers. My name is Sadiq and this is Major Vibes. So today is the beginning of a new journey for us, a journey whereby we intend to discover and shine light on people doing amazing jobs in their communities in this region and beyond. You may be wondering why I'm telling you this information in the middle of a bush. Well, this piece of land that I'm standing on will soon be a home for some people. That is the mentally challenged of our West region. Now, this project is not a state-funded one, but then it is handled by an NGO called Bahass Foundation. Bahass Foundation has made it its main goal to better the life of people suffering with mental health illnesses. Very soon, we're heading towards the office of the CEO of this foundation to have a word with him, for him to tell us his journey, when or how this organization came into being, what stuff they've accomplished, what goals and aims do they still have for the future. Well, it will be an inspiring one, I know. But before that, please do subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share with your friends. We need to build this together. We need to do this together to help shine light on our region. So let's head to his office. Okay, so that's our motorbike. We drove with this from one main town, that's Wa, to this place is even closer to Gole. Now Gole is a suburb of the Upper West region. I'm not the only one, like you see, my cameraman is Rap too. He's the producer, so he's the one doing all the behind the scenes. So let's hurry up, let's meet the man. His office is actually in town, so you'd have to drive like 10 to 15 minutes before we get there. We have also informed him that we'll be visiting him probably today, so So guys, right now I'm standing in front of the CEO of the Bahass Foundation office, just behind me, and we are going to see him. He's already in there, and he has some clients or some visitors in there. So wait for them. Once they are out, they will meet him. So let's go. By the signboard and everything, you can see. So by signboard, looking at this, it's quite old. And the organization has been in place for a few years now. So let's go in and talk to him and see what he has for us. Thanks. Okay, so guys, right now I'm seated with the man himself. He's the CEO of this foundation. And like I said earlier on, this session is just going to be him telling us about his story, how his organization came into being, what accomplishments they've made, and their goals for the future, and if there's any other thing that he's into. That's what we'll be talking about. So sir, you are welcome to our channel, and first of all, we'd like to say thank you so much for inviting us in and accepting us into your office.
Yeah, thank you so much. You are most welcome to Bahass Foundation office.
Thank you. But sir, could you please tell us your full name?
I'm Eliasu Yussif Baba, a native of Wa, Dondoli.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But popular known as Bahass. Okay.
So funny enough, me and my producer Raptu are also from Dondoli. But that's not why we are here. So my first question to you would be, this your organization, what gave you the inspiration to start it?
Yeah, it's all started when I was young. I feel like helping the society. And I made my mind when I grew up, come out with an orphanage. Little did I know it wasn't going to be an orphanage, but rather a mental ill people living with mental health. And that's even, it's more than an orphanage.
Because when I first got in contact with your organization, it was somehow bizarre to me, like weird, because I was like, of all organizations that this man could come up with, why specifically mental health illnesses?
A lot of people ask this question, and I always tell them that I like challenges. If you look at mental health, that's where a lot of people, organizations have neglected, even the society have neglected it. But we took it upon ourselves. It's a challenge to us to let people know, the whole world know that being a mental ill is not a curse. It's something that God has ordained. So we make it privilege that we, Bahass Foundation, are to channel our resources, our efforts, to give hope to the hopeless, to give hope to those people who the society have neglected.
So what has the reception been like? This organization has been in place for years.
Yes.
So how does the public, like the mass, reach out back to you? Like, do they help?
At first it wasn't easy because everything when you started we have a lot of challenges, but now I can say Alhamdulillah, the public the awareness alone, the awareness we have created alone have drew the public attention to Bahass Foundation. There is no day that will not receive a support. What the support? I mean, giving us a clothing. Somebody might also walk into this office, just give us a used clothing. That's what we have been getting, but not a support, financial support.
All right.
But people have been donating this kind of used clothing to us.
With regards to support from different people, has Ghana Health Service or Ministry of Health?
Not at all. We have nothing, absolutely not. There's no support.
But are they aware of the organization?
They are aware. We've written to them, and they are aware. And anytime we have a program, we do invite them, and they do attend. Even as I was speaking yesterday, I was at a program, and they've given us a slot to also talk on mental health. That was a disabled day yesterday at a regional library. Even the mental health coordinator in the region, Mr. Sylvester, used to come to our office. They all know about Bahass Foundation. In Ghana, I can say nobody, even the director of health himself, I do contact him on so many questions. They are aware of this. The region, the municipal, and everybody is aware of Bahass Foundation. We have been dealing with a lot of people, the regional coordinating council, assemble, all the stakeholders.
The reason why I mentioned Ghana Health Service or Ministry of Health is because the whole of Upper West, there is no psychiatric hospital that I know of.
Yeah.
And for your organization to be doing what it has been doing for years is amazing. And not just that, but you've also gone out of the way to try to build a home for these people.
Definitely.
So I think what you are doing wouldn't just help the organization, but the whole region and even Northern Ghana as a whole.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's any organization in Northern Ghana that is specifically doing what you are doing.
Not at all.
So this message that I'm giving is for the Ghana Health Service or Ministry of Health. They need to come in and then help with this organization. Because we visited the site. It's just around Gole.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, and
that's it. Thank you so
pretty much nothing has started. It's just a bunch of bricks that are laying there.
Okay.
So I think work needs to commence. But aside that, do you think mental health is being taken seriously in Ghana or even the Upper West region?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You know, mental health, a lot of people, when they see a person with mental health, the best they could do is that to call him or her names. Just throw stones and other things on the person. Even to give him food is always a problem. When you visit those who have relatives, you get there, you get to know that they are not taking any good care of them. Because the food they will even give, if you look at the bowl they used to give with food, I'm telling you, it's not the best at all. They are treating them anyhow. Because of that, we are trying to see it. We are also trying our best to put a place for them to lay their head. Because ask yourself this weather. We are in Harmattan season and you know how we are. The weather is. So when you get up in the morning, it will even take you time before you can go out. But ask yourself, where are they living? Where are your brothers and sisters? Where did they live? Those people who they think that they are even having parents, go to their houses and see where they are living. They'll lie at the veranda or just beside anyhow. So even nobody will take care of them. Nobody even know that somebody is here. So it's only God that who will save all of us. That's why we are educating people more. Right. Just to, you know.
So right now that the house is not yet built, how do you meet up with these people?
Yeah, I meet them whenever I need them. I do know where their spots.
Okay.
So I know every one of them where I can easily get them. Give me 10 minutes, I'll get to 20 of them because I know where they are. Because I know their spots where you can spot this person at this time. And some of them, they know the time that we feed them. They do come to office here to take some money or food to go and buy something. So that's how we do.
Okay, so me as a young person, when I'm on social media, I see a lot of people like my age, that post about depression, feeling stressed, sometimes due to school or even financial crisis.
Yeah.
Can those people also reach out to your organization too?
Why not? We are not only on mental health alone. We are in so many things. For instance, those on drugs, you have a professional counselors, nurses, and other things that we do refer them to. Some people they are having problem. They don't know where to channel them. So our doors are open to them. You yourself, you know what happened just recently in the case of Anata.
Yeah, I was even going to ask you about that.
So our doors are open. Just this morning, I was here when a woman came to me complaining of how somebody, the husband died leaving the children, and the family want to claim the house or something like that. But I told them that, don't worry, I'll take care of it, and inshallah, we are in it. There are a lot of cases that are obtained.
So that means the main focus right now wouldn't just be on mental illness, but issues of domestic violence.
Exactly, issues of domestic violence and other things. I do have a very good relationship with social welfare, Suraj and Dopsu, police, assembly, and whoever you think of. So our doors are open too. But our main decision is mental health.
There's this question that I'd like to ask. When it comes to mentally challenged people, especially those suffering from schizophrenia and stuff, they are known to be sometimes very aggressive and unapproachable. How do you normally handle them?
I like the way you ask question. I don't know whether you are a nurse, because you know.
Yeah, I'm a nurse.
Oh, okay, that's why, because a lot of people struggle with some of these questions. But you are, well, it's not easier, but I can say it's easier.
All right.
Because when you have a clean heart, when you have a passion for something, you don't have a problem. At first, it wasn't easy.
Right.
I can remember one day we got to J.J. Wallace Street, and we had a man there. It wasn't easy that day. The slap that I've received from him, I will never ever forget of this. A heavy slap, double one, and I have to be on the ground, seriously. But for now, we've been able to manage them, and they understood us.
And I believe they also know you by now.
Yeah, but they know me. Whenever they see me, I'm telling you, one person can bring all of them together within 2 minutes. because nowadays they are used to it. And even at time when it's time for us to bath, some of them will come and ask me that, oh, Baba has to mobile is so this will tell you how they are used to it.
They are used to it.
So we don't have challenge now. But at first it wasn't easy. You go around town and whenever they see you, they run. But now, I can remember one time I went to Tamale on my way. We were in a bus. A student, he doesn't know me. He was sitting, somebody was beating a mental ill person around the Mongo. He piped through the window and the lady was saying, look at what they are doing. Go to what and see. What is the only place that they are taking care of mental ill people? There's a man, if you beat a mental ill person, you will see. But I was sitting close.
And that is thanks to you.
Wallahi, I was that day. That one, I'll say, Alhamdulillah. I've also done something to that.
You've been doing a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And when we came in here to set up the place for the interview, I saw a couple of plaques, including this.
Okay.
So it says Impact Makers with your name in it.
Yeah. This is one of the plug. The last one, just recently I had another one. This is one of the recent I heard from Grey News.
Grey News. Wow.
Actually, it was. I was invited in Accra in one of these big hotel. La Palma, or where they call them.
Real Beach.
Yeah, so we got there and it was massive. You see the color of people there. And fortunately, on our part, we've won this award.
Even being recognized is already it.
Yeah. So impact making through that they've given this award to us.
All right. Even if it was hard for anybody to believe what this man has been saying, this plaque alone is already enough.
Just recently, after the plaque, just about 2 weeks ago, I had another one from what they call them, National Youth Authority, Northern Sector.
All right.
So we had this in NYE, and then they gave me another one. About I can count about 12.
Oh.
Yeah, awards we've won. I don't always say I've won, no.
We've won.
It's a teamwork.
All right.
I don't like, beating my chest that I have done this or I've done that. We have done. So the praise alone, our people gave to us is enough. They have been praying for that. I don't know the prayers that take us to this level. Oh. So that's what I don't like saying but we have won.
All right, so 10th October of every year is World Mental Health Day.
Yeah.
What do you normally do on that day?
Actually, we do 10th October is not the only day we have in our calendar. Though it's a day that we celebrate World Mental Health Day, but every day, at first, you used to bath, feed, and clothe. Give them medication on every fortnight, but now things have turned because of the economy. Myself, I'm not more financial sound, so because of that, we do bath them every month.
All right.
And one of the challenges is where we bath them as we are speaking now. Go to the dam, Wadia Dam, and see where. With that, it's an open place we used to bath them. And it's not allowed for you to take your father or your mother to an open dam like this, but we have no choice. That's why we are appealing to a lot of people, individual organizations, philanthropies to come to our aid, because we need to get a place. Though we have their land, and I can tell you that we have about 4,000 blocks over there. We need something small just to start building the bathroom and then the accommodation. We are appealing to people who have touch to come to our aid. We are not saying that you come and give this money, but you can donate. Like the cement, bed blocks, a lot of people have donated. The style I used to do my appeal for fun. It's a crowdfunding. I posted on my Facebook page that people should help me, and a lot of people, I can tell you, I'm proud of them. A lot of people have contributed to this success, because one will say, Bahass, come for 1 bag, come for 2 bags. Those who cannot afford 2 bags, they give you 2 CD, 5 CD, 10 CD, but it's all support. But Mental Health Day, that one is always a day that we bring them together, let them know that this is your day too.
All right.
As we are speaking now, it's about it's time for Christmas. And those, who think that they can support us to also celebrate the Christmas, they are all welcome. So, but people, they don't think that way. They all enjoy themselves and think that they are enjoying. If you are enjoying and your neighbor is not enjoying, what do you think? So we should direct our focus into those living with mental health too.
Right. So once you wrap up this conversation, I and my producer will head down to the Wade Dampo and shoot where the bathing normally happens.
Exactly.
All right. I think it will be necessary to show it to our viewers.
Yeah, if you go there, you even see our marks there. So that's something that already, what I've said is true, because you see something to show that actually this is where we bath our brothers and sisters who the unfortunate has taken to seriously. We thank you so much. And may Allah bless all of us.
All right. We also thank you so much for holding us down, having this conversation with us.
Thank you.
And we hope once this video gets out, the public should reach out to you, even Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health. They are supposed to be collaborating with you. Because mental health today is going on heights, like unprecedented heights. Young people are suffering. I, for many times, my friends will reach out to me telling me about, Charlie, this is happening, or Charlie, this. Like, most of the times, it's you that you speak to them to try to calm them down.
Yeah.
They feel end up drinking or smoking or doing something that is not even healthy in the end. So I think this organization, since it's being the first of its kind here, and they're not being a psychiatric hospital here in the Upper region, it's necessary that the ministry should reach out to you and collaborate with you and work with this. This is supposed to be their duty. But now somebody has taken upon themselves, and yet I think it's necessary. It's time.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much for
welcome.
All right, so guys, this is the end of this session. We've met the man, and then we'll be heading down to where the bath normally takes place. Okay guys, so right now we are right here at Wade Dam. This is where normally baths the mentally challenged people of Wa. Normally those suffering from schizophrenia and those that don't have homes or people that take care of them. So to show you how they normally possibly add videos to show the whole procedure and the times that they've always come here. Like I said, they normally come here every fortnight. So they collect obviously from the dam here. Charlie, at this point, so they collect it in buckets. Normally, they bring everything that they will need to do the bathing. They bring it, then they host the people here, the patients here, and then they bath, and then the water, the filth is taken through this under bridge, right? Yeah, so that's it. You guys should take a dive. So if you look down here, could you point the camera down? The hair you are seeing is from the people when they shave their hair. Like the man said, you can see their leftover whenever they come here. But I believe most of it is taken because they normally try to clean the place whenever they are done. So that's basically it. Let me get down here. So yeah, I've been here before. But on one of those occasions, it was the 10th of October. I think that time I was still in high school, probably 2018. I came down here and we did everything. We brought, it was a lot. It was a lot of people. So we've come to the end of this video and we hope you enjoyed it and learned something and will contribute towards this mission of helping those that need help in our communities. So thank you to Bahass Foundation and may God bless them to continue doing what they do. And we'll see you in our next video. Shout out to Rap 2.